at Longshaw Estate today, so from the car park, head down past the info desk, in front of the cafe, to a gate, through the next gate, and then you're onto a nice flat track. Definitely pushchair friendly all the way to the road at the end. Now the route for this is here, and there's also the OS link in the description below, but as recommended at the info desk, there's a map on the wall. If you take a photo of the map and you can just follow, this is the blue route, there's little finger posts all the way around. This is the blue route that goes about 5k back to the info centre. Just here you get to the road, turn right if you're going down to the pub, the grouse, or straight over the road, heading uphill slightly, often a little bit wet, until you get to the lodge, the house on the hill. Go passing the lodge on the right, follow the track, downhill gradually, if not flat, to the road. With the road, cross over both roads, and then you're going back into the estate and onto the original road. Nice and flat, gorgeous views as you make your way back down towards the gate. Go through the gate, through the trees, and then you've got the option of heading to the cafe or down to the car park on the right if you turn right just now, or I've left by this road going out towards the Fox House and the bus stop and possibly where you've parked on the end. Okay, this is often the problem at Longshaw. It's a sunny afternoon and the car park's full. There is plenty of parking elsewhere, but I'm going to start the walk from here just to give you an idea of why people come, because it's pretty gorgeous but a little busy. Okay, so welcome to Longshaw and their car park, and we are just 20 minutes from Sheffield City Centre for the Fox House. We're just into this car park here, and there's loads of routes, loads of walks. Padley Gorge often popular for people paddling in the summer, but we're going to do this little route here along the Bridleway, crossing over the road just before the grouse, back up to the White Edge Lodge and back around. There's often events on at half term. Okay, the route we're about to do will be on OS Maps as normal, but as they suggest here, if you take a photo of the walk, take a photo of the map, and then you've got the route. We're just going to head down this way. Okay, you'll spot these along the way, the different routes. We're just going to go blue today. First stop is a cafe, but we're going to try and get past a cafe at the start. Okay, just minutes from the car park we have the cafe. We're going to come back the left way, but we're going to start by going right in the front of the cafe. Okay, you can see why this is so popular if I spin it round. Got Higator with Burge to the right, over to the Mother Cap. Cafe just to the left. Okay, the challenge is to not stop there straight away. There are toilets there. We are going to head this way in front of the old house, which was used as a hospital during the war. A little bit of information here and in the description below. Okay, don't forget to turn round. We get to the first gate, and we're going to bear left, go to the second gate, head right, we'll take it out to the pond in Padley Gorge. So I've made it through the second gate. If I would have turned right, we'd be on the path down there to the pond. If you've got kids with you, they may fancy going that way. There's loads of great rhododendron bushes to climbing, play in, but we're going to head on this path all the way to the main road. So the horizon we can see there, that's where we'll be walking back. You can just make out some people are going to follow that way back to the cafe. If you wanted to make a shorter version, you can just take a left here, but we're going to keep going a bit further. Okay, finally a little bit quieter, but still it does feel a little bit like being in Meadowhall at times, just traffic wise. But as soon as you get a little bit further from the cafe, it certainly does get quieter. The estate is managed by the National Trust. There's a link to their website in the description below, and there's often events on for kids at half term. There's orienteering set up, den building, foraging for fungi, that kind of thing. But check out the link and see if there's something for you. Just approaching a crossroads. You could go right and back down to the pond, go left and make a nice 3k loop back to the car. I'm going to go straight on to the Grouse Inn, so it's that path there, again following the blue loop. Okay, just over 15 minutes from the car park and I found peace. Okay, next gate, through the gate, down the track to the road. Mostly Pushchair friendly, I think, so far. Okay, nearly at the end of the track, but just stopping for a little pause, a little look down the valley. We're nearly, might be able to hear the cars on the road. Not that far from the pub if you need toilets or a drink, but we're going to try and keep going. It's often worth looking right here as there's deer in the field sometimes, looking down the Hope Valley. There are shorter routes from Longshaw. So far we've done 2 kilometres, but it's definitely worth leaving the centre, the cafe and the facilities, because it's a lot quieter, and you get this to yourselves. Right, we're at the end of the track. By the time you do this walk, the white gate may have been replaced. So if you go behind the cars, follow the road down, 2 or 3 minutes is the Grouse Inn, but we're going to go a left, carefully crossing the road to that white gate. Okay, road crossed, heading on to White Edge Moor. You can go through the gate and left, I want to follow the main path. Not quite as pushchair friendly, but a little bit off-roady, but it is a bridleway, this whole route, so you can cycle it. I'll do it in the other direction though if you're bringing children. I'll just pause for a moment. This is the view. Over towards White Edge. Just smiling, thinking I'm 20 minutes from Sheffield city centre. And in probably the same 20 minutes I could be back at the car, back at the bus stop and back in the city centre, or still out here. Just approaching White Edge Lodge, which is available for rent. Always makes me think of it as a bit of a spooky house. A little bit of mud to navigate on this route. As we get to the lodge, we're going to stay on the main track. You can head up right to the gate and the horizon and do the whole length of White Edge itself for another walk for another day. But we're going to go this way along the track, passing the lodge. You can just see the road in the distance. I'm sure this will come out, but we've got, let me see if I can work it out, Mothercap, Stanage in the far distance, Higator, Burbage, where those beautiful trees are down there. That's Longshaw Estate, the car park, the cafes. Burbage, going up to Hounkirk, the Roman Road. Oh, it's nice. Coming towards the end of the track, got another gate. Turn right on the road would take you to Howler, and turning left, the cars you can see coming towards us back into Sheffield, or down the hill to Froggatt, Chatsworth, etc. We're going to cross this road heading over towards the white camper van and the wooden pole. Just straight across. A little bit busy. I'm just looking for the gate on the other side of the road after the giveaway sign. It's pretty clear if you're not too sure where you are. There's a wooden pole there and a big sign saying wooden pole. I'm going to head through, down the path and head right. So a nice green path to take us back. There's another car park on the left, National Trust car park, the wooden pole car park. But we're just going to follow this to pick up the main track, which was actually the original road. Just about to join the main path. You can look over towards Mother Cap, Mamtor, Loose Hill, Win Hill. We were on the path down there about an hour ago. We're just going to follow this back into the woods, back to the cafe, back to the car park. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm staying on the main path today, but if you look right every now and then you'll find a great tree to climb or some steps to wander up. And just up there, very popular around sunset, the sun going down over the valley. If you fancy cutting right, you can take that path there into the car park, often a little bit wet in places. I'm going to go through the woods, and if you're in need of a hot drink, cold drink, ice cream, toilets, only minutes away. I often tell the children, don't forget to look up. Maybe stop walking there. I can actually smell the coffee. So we're pretty much here. Back to the car park, which is that way. I'm just going to go down this way today. But it looks a little bit busy, so I'm going to give it a miss today. You cut through the woods. Okay, so that's where we started. I'm just going to head this way, but in total that loop is about 5 kilometres, 3 miles. It's taken me about an hour, but could easily be 2-3 hours with the family. It's well worth it. This way back that I've taken is great if you've parked not in the car park, maybe at the Fox House. I am just going to turn right up here. This also takes you to the bus stop. At the top of this little track is the pub, the bus stop, and a few other little spots to park. Hopefully you've enjoyed the walk. I certainly have. Picked a gorgeous day for it. There'll be more walks coming out soon, so click subscribe if you want to find out about where we are next. Thanks for watching. Okay, last bit is uphill through the woods to the Fox House, pub and bus stop.